everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango here, and today we are going to do ARLECCHINO'S story quest. I don't know what's going to happen in it, but we're going to find out together. So let's see what's going to happen in this story quest. I'm very excited for it, I'm not going to lie. Lenny!
Hey traveler, Paimon.
Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe in this video. Trying to hit 10k subs by the end of the year. Costs you nothing, takes you 5 seconds, very pog.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Over here.
Hey Lenny. Lenny! Pog! Look at that bird.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Poisson.
Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
I don't know about that one, but we'll see.
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Cute kitty.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious...
Oh my gosh, where'd you come
perhaps
from?
I can fill in the gaps.
Hi, Daddy. Where'd you come from, though?
You scared Paimon half to death!
Where'd you come from? How'd you get there? But hello.
Father, you're here.
You know... on second thought, maybe we don't need to know? It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense
she's
your
so
genuine
beautiful.
concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
A little curious, though.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui
Oh, yes,
in
we
the
have.
past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
I hope we will. It would be very nice to be.
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
Okay.
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth.
What kind of rumor?
It's an internal matter.
What sort of...
Yes, thank you, Paimon, for copying me.
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Huh? Some kind of ghost story? Huh?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Why and how and nani?
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly.
That's just
After
really
that,
random.
it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it
really
might
pretty.
be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome
Well,
some
you have fun
visitors.
hunting down that ghost child.
Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend
You
to.
have fun hunting down that ghost child.
Of course, Father.
Bye, you're so pretty, love you, see you later, hopefully. This is your story quest. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, feels like I can finally breathe again. I didn't feel intimidated! Okay? She also suggests that we stick around for a few days. But why? I don't know.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you
should
to my
be,
other
Lenny, I love you.
siblings.
You got maximum riz, though, on you.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been
really?
talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Sure, I don't mind.
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny... Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Okay, Paimon.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
You can cook? Well, I shouldn't be surprised.
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
More men in the kitchen! Pog! We love to see that when the heart flame goes out. I don't like that title.
We rented this house from one of the locals
That's the
to
same
use
house
as a
that we trapped
temporary
Farina
base.
in.
I'll come back
think.
later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for
Y'all
you to
got
stay
enough
in
space
tonight.
in that place? Isn't there like a lot of you?
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start
Fair
to
enough.
get antsy.
Let's help you out, I guess.
Okay, we'll come with.
Yep.
There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Okay. That's fine with me. Let's do that. Where are we going? Are these more members of the house?
Lenny, we're finally here.
Or no,
The
there's
supplies.
just people in Poisson.
I'm assuming you've...
Poisson?
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your
It's
eye?
like, oh my god, it's the traveler and the floaty thing.
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Or, okay.
No
Oh my god, no
way!
way! Holy shit!
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon
Oh
are
my
here!
god, I can't believe it! They're like famous! You want an
One at a
autograph?
time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
You don't want Paimon's autograph, only mine.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Lenny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest
Damn.
compliment we've ever heard her give.
Oh yeah.
As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare
I
hands.
don't know about that one, little kid, but
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days.
that's probably true.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a little bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts
I'll
and
give
stuff,
you gifts.
right?
No thanks, kid. I'm fine, but thank you.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison.
What?
I've got both.
Why does this probably not over 10-year-old child have poison?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been
Oh
caught.
wait, so that's interesting. It's not just little kids. It's also interesting.
Ah,
thought
now
it was all
that's not a
little
bad
kids.
idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on,
Like
but
part of
it
the
never
House of the
hurts to
Heart.
expand your bag of tricks,
Then
right?
again, Linny from
when
an
it
A
comes to
and
eliminating your
Lynette,
enemies,
so.
staying quiet can go a
But
long way.
I don't know. It's just
Trust
odd
me,
to see.
I would know.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I was poisoned not too long ago,
Oh,
and I'm still dealing
that
with the after
sucks.
effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, when you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Sorry, the way she said that was really funny.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
No, I mean, yeah.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach
Her name's
them a lesson
Xinyan.
for
Her
you.
voice sucks. Rip out her throat. The dangerous suggestions keep on coming one after another. You start to get a bit overwhelmed.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Thanks, child.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Okay, no, child, no.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
See ya. Wouldn't really want to be ya, but y'all cool. Y'all cool.
Bye.
Bye. Deuces. Peace.
Lenny, about all that poison and stuff tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets.
We did
Just out
what?
of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem
This
child
little
and
bit
was
did
abandoned
what?
by his family.
No, he's a danger. No. I can't. I don't like that.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with.
Sorry, I don't like
but
that
she
little
still
boy anymore.
tries
He
to
killed
test them in
animals. How dare
secret.
he, actually?
You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Now that little boy needs to be put in prison.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking
That little
on some
child
very
needs to be
difficult
put, like,
missions.
In an
I
institute
know you two
that isn't
probably aren't
here.
used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions.
Best of intentions, the
Things
little
like
kid
stealth
strangled
tactics
animals.
and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Sorry,
Wow, the Traveler and Paimon. I finally got to meet them in person.
They don't really seem as intimidating as you hear in the stories.
They'd probably get along really well with Filial. If only they got here sooner.
Who? Who's Filio? And this little girl's voice actress sounds very familiar, but also, what in the fuck is wrong with that little boy?
Filial, supplies are
Oh,
here.
this is the one they were talking about earlier. The kids.
Thanks.
Oh, it's
And
a woman.
who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that
Oh
true?
yeah, that's been a thing.
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Yep.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine
Her
by
voice
now,
actor
then.
sounds familiar.
Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called
I like
The
her
4,000
outfit. It's cute.
Thieves.
Oh, this
no,
is the
I
first
have
we've
not.
heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Sure, why not?
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction.
Pog.
Seems pretty interesting.
As you spend some time talking about pop culture, it was more relaxed.
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
I don't know, I really like this girl's NPC outfit. It's just really cute, you know?
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
$10 million.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others.
Yeah, they're a little
Yeah,
eccentric,
we're
but that one
definitely
kid
not
needs to be
all
placed
like
under
them.
surveillance at all times. He killed animals.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Oh.
That's enough, Filial.
Oh.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then.
Bye.
If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Sure, random. I've just met you, brother. Weird. You good, Lenny?
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Yeah, that was...
Well, they didn't seem too
yeah.
happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe Paimon.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Lenny's getting super far ahead.
Okay, let's go catch up to him. Where'd he even end up?
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They've got a lot of personality, but look, I'm just saying, that one little boy, lock him up.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Yay, that's a good trait. That's a good quality.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine?
Remini, hello.
What are you doing here?
What are you staring at the box for? Hello.
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in
Ooh,
Paimon.
I hope it's not spicy. Don't make it spicy.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see
Why
if
is
there
that?
were
Did you
any
find
extra
something?
supplies.
Someone?
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth,
Why?
if possible.
No problem.
Nani?
Give me a second here. Food, water...
You're not gonna ask him why, like at all?
Wait a minute.
There you go. Thank you.
What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an
Lying.
extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know?
Who are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Go on, Fremine. Explain what's going on here.
Yes.
Me?
Just follow me.
Okay. I don't know where this is going. No way. Wait, how? Wait. How? What? You're dead. Ghost.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Oh, I don't like this.
Hello, my name's Linny.
I don't like this. This is sad.
I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the
Oh,
Hearth.
they made her custom.
Just like you.
Oh, she's so cute. Why'd she have to die?
You can call me Clairvy.
Claire V, what the fuck? What? I like how they made a custom. This is
Clairvy?
they made a custom little like model for her that they're never gonna use again, but they did it. I'm so proud of them.
It's nice to meet you.
So cute.
Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
Huh.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that
But
found
why
her,
is she
Fremine.
here now? Like, what's going on?
Haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been.
And if she's a
keeping her
ghost,
hidden.
I mean, I need explanation. What's
For
going
how
on here?
long?
Like, why?
About half a month.
Half a month? My God.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then,
Dang.
do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to
Oh,
find.
oh well, yeah.
If Father finds out about this, everyone
That
involved
doesn't
is
make
going
sense,
to be
though.
punished.
It doesn't make sense. Why ghosts?
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
What's she gonna do? Kill her again?
Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking
She's
effect.
just over there just
and
looking
not a
at I don't
single
know
person
what.
was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things.
Oh,
But I
well,
went to look for
okay,
him
maybe that
anyway.
was her that told you
Luckily,
to do that?
I got there with
I
enough
don't
time
know.
to
That's
save his
odd.
life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices,
What is
it's
she
happened
doing?
many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was
Brr,
her?
That's interesting.
She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Huh.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what
What is
Father
she doing?
ordered us
Now
to
what
do.
is she doing? Just touching the air?
But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all
Aw.
this time.
Well, why'd she
I
have to come
think
back in the
that makes
child
her
form? She
family.
died as a teenager, dang it.
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
You could just ask Arlecchino. I think she would tell you, maybe.
So what's your plan then? You
Baby.
can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
How dare you, you stupid idiot! Smacks him over the head. You little I mean... I can't imagine Linny cursing, though. So we get to talk to Clairvy? Let me talk to her, Why didn't she come back in the... Okay.
Those two sure care a lot about each
Or
other.
she'd come back in your, teenage form.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like
Oh, don't remind me.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Things have probably changed since you were alive, I'll be real, but...
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette.
Well, you and Lynette are actually siblings, not like Fremina here, though, right?
We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the
Or
closest.
maybe they aren't actually... I thought they were biological siblings, just not Fremina wasn't, and then... Huh.
Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood.
Oh, okay, you are. Okay.
We've had to
Then-
depend on each other to survive long before we joined
Then
the house.
why aren't you... Why don't... I don't get it. Why does she have cat ears and you don't, Linny? Explain that shit.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
Oh.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my
Aw.
life. No
Aw.
one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone.
Aw.
Not if I can help
What a
it.
good boy.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine.
No, that's not
Maybe we
what's
should
happening.
go check on them.
I don't think.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Whoa, what?
Harry? Oh, looks like she's
calls
not
you.
here either.
Oh my god. Oh, that's creepy. Is she gonna go back to that spot? I want to see. Oh, hold on. I need to see all these. Oh,
It's time to eat.
oh, she's so cute. Look at her. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost downed your food. Is that it? Is that all you're gonna do? Wait, this table is floating. A book? Okay, I think that's all she's gonna do. She's so cute though, but what the fuck?
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything
Good,
alright?
bro?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Called you a hard R, didn't ya? Didn't he?
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact,
I also couldn't see Lenny,
might be
you know,
better if your
doing,
stay
calling him
ended
the
here.
Hard R.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
when guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Exactly.
I just... Thank you.
Holy yap fest.
I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Thank you, Lenny. I guess.
Me too.
Oh, thank you, from Monday.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do all of that without Arlecchino finding out.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Oh, she's so cute, and that makes sense. She's got lingering regrets.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not
I mean,
guaranteed to
hey,
work or
that's the best we
anything.
got to go on, and it makes sense.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine,
Her wish better not be
I
something
need you
that's
to
gonna
promise
make me
me
wanna
something.
cry.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that
What
for
about
me?
Lynette, though? Where's she?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Hello, Lynette. Oops.
Whoa!
Lynette!
You scared me.
But
Big
what a
pretty stuff.
surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
She does not look happy at all.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Oh, that's so cute. That little animation. That's so cute. You just get...
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her.
Oops.
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Can't stop her now. She's gonna be a force to reckon with when she's
If you don't
older.
agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
I love characters kind of like Lynette. Like, I like her, like, attitude and everything about this.
You're
It's
not
nice.
giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
Still,
After we talk
how
to Clairvy,
does
we'll
Linny
figure
not
out
have
our
cat
next move.
ears and a cat tail? But Lynette does. I don't get it. What are these genetics?
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
I have many questions on their genetics.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
You're welcome.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Well, she's a spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe,
Ooh,
it doesn't
that
seem like
sucks.
Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while.
Oh,
Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
oh.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
Yeah, does she?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Oh, she's adorable.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
But wasn't the previous name your actual mother, though?
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you
Also,
before.
very, very interesting saying she can't leave and all that shit.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Whoa, what do you mean by that, huh?
In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster.
Oh.
Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Ooh.
Wait, does that mean the knave...
Not Arlecchino. Or Arlecchino.
Is there anyone that can vouch for
I
you?
keep thinking like it's Arlecchino, but then I remember that's the wrong way to say it.
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this
He
place.
has a nickname. That's so cute.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
What's Arlecchino's name?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the
Yeah,
roster.
man.
But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
No.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Is?
To go outside. Where the sun can find me.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
That's it?
That's so depressing.
Well, that sounds easy enough.
That's so depressing.
The darkness in the house runs deeper
That's
than
so
you can
depressing.
imagine.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Oh, thinking back to the animation. Fuck. Oh, God.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up.
Oh,
I've got
man.
a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
Roger that.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter.
But I want to help.
I don't want
That's
to
what
drag
I'm
you
here
in
to
too
do.
deep. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, Maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Okay, I can do that.
You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to...
How should we contact you, brother?
I'll give you a magic bird.
Oh, I
If
think it is
Father
so cute.
suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that
it's so
something's
cute,
wrong.
though.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
Gotcha, buddy.
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Yes, sir.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Cool. So far, this quest is really good. I'm enjoying it. There's really not been a
really
dull
hope this
moment,
goes
I'd
well.
say.
No, it has to go well.
Like, I'm entertained.
That's the only way this can get resolved.
Okay, let's do it. What are y'all gonna say? Hold on.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Oh, that's it? Okay. Going to the docks. Gonna go to the docks. Child! It's my boy! Child! And Arlecchino, but Child, hello. What are you doing here? The last we saw, you were yeeted
It's
through a
me.
portal.
And... Child!
Yeah, hello, buddy.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in
Yeah,
Snezhnaya
what the heck?
recuperating? What are you still doing in
Yeah,
Fontaine?
what the heck?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, he's still not feeling well.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya.
And I killed
well,
everyone around me and I made it back here.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Okay, but do you have a debt? Well, actually, he
What
might.
sort of unfinished business are we
Definitely.
talking here?
It has to do with Skirk,
Oh,
my
shit.
master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already
Oh,
left.
Rebozo.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Bro, she was only in. Okay, whatever.
Oh, okay, so have you found
Probably
any
not.
clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be
She
found.
just fucked off to God knows where.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Okay, whatever you say, child.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better
Literally, bro.
the worst of it is over.
You sure about that?
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think
Oh.
her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink.
And didn't poison you and kill
They
you?
didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my
bruh,
recovery.
okay.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time.
Ooh.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Nani?
Project Stuja?
The fuck is that? What's Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too.
Who?
I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing,
who?
that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
Who's Regrator?
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
Bruh.
I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Bruh.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
No, she's gonna leave.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Also, don't leave your girlfriend, Farina, behind. Bad.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their back.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we're here to keep you distracted. I mean, Doc.
well...
We want to learn
we
more
just-
about you, which actually I actually do.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about
Yeah, we really
you.
don't, actually.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made,
Yeah, but like,
have they
you
not?
know, tell us more about yourself.
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction.
True.
At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
Because she has mommy issues.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have
She's
that.
like, I don't want to
Now,
talk about
can
my
we?
trauma. No thanks.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave.
No.
I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
What, you gonna go see Farina and say, give her your goodbye kiss?
Wait, don't go!
In the bed? Yeah, don't go, though. If the Knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clearvy. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No, we should try to get, about the, what does that organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off.
Chad's like, I'll kill you, bitch.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Oh, okay, wait, which one is that? Oh, God, I can't remember. Is that the short little old man? The Knave betrayed the House of the Hearth, so does that mean what Clearvy said was true? Does the Knave really treat her children like... No, she doesn't. We know this already.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those
No,
kids?
it's not her, it's the previous one.
Never mind
We
what
just
I've
don't
done.
know that. Well,
I'm
they
more
don't know that, but I know
curious as
that.
to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
What a line.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a
Oh
bunch
no,
of
it's very
lies.
true, unfortunately.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Ooh.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Okay, Arlecchino.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land
Okay, then
I
where are
was
you
raised.
actually from? If you're not I kind of guess like, well, you don't have a Fontanian vision, and you can't jump out of the water like all Fontanians do. So...
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the
Because she
prophecy
wanted to
and
help her
everything?
girlfriend.
I was
Farina.
trying to protect the children born
Or
in
that.
Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives.
That's a fair point.
Who wouldn't want to save their homeland, after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you
Then where are
wanted
you
extra
from?
information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. Seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past. I mean, it's traumatic. I can understand why she might not want to.
You stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Okay.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar.
Friendly.
And the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Yikes!
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, for real.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusar enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
Oh no.
Just imagine. Tusar becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
His life is flashing before his eyes right now. Oh, that's funny. Also, dyes your hair 42 different colors. That is what we call mental illness.
Okay. I get the picture.
As conversation of two certain husband and a story after story about his siblings. Type of conversation of falling asleep, someone just grave a child to buy you more time.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
Okay, it was good seeing you again. I'm glad you're okay.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will
Probably
cross
in that
next,
one,
but the
at
next
some
time we
point.
run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
No, you need to get better first, buddy.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis.
Oh, right.
I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other
Bye,
time.
see you in Natland, probably. Or sooner, who knows when we'll ever see it. He's
We
Mr.
should probably
Worldwide.
get going to. Do you
The only
wanna
place he
head
hasn't
back
been to is Sumeru, I believe.
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
I
Well,
want you
well,
to
you
stay
see-
forever.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Okay.
Apologies for not attending to you like a
fine.
proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Thank you. It's pretty.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Probably not.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
That's romantic as fuck. I'll stay here forever. I'll stay by your side forever. Wait a minute. You and your girlfriend. Enjoying the sunset together. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Hello, I'm back. I've arrived. Where's
Hey,
Clairby?
how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue.
She's a vampire.
Clairvy can't go into the sun.
She's a vampire. It's not Arlecchino that's a vampire. It's Clairby.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
She's a vampire. She's the true vampire.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Yeah, that's not really what a vampire do. They would just, well, I mean,
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
yeah, she's a vampire.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or...
She's a
No,
vampire.
it
Wait,
couldn't
that
be a
it
wish
makes
if
so
that
much
were the
sense.
case.
She's a vampire.
Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
I don't. Yeah, we can't. We can't touch her.
Oh, true.
We need to see if she has a reflection.
I've pretty much
Does she
tried
like
it all
garlic?
already. Nothing
I
worked.
hate garlic.
Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really?
She's a vampire
Well,
ghost.
what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Okay. A ghost vampire.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Okay.
La Pouillade.
Many names. Yep. Cool.
Oh, yikes. That rare guy has a huge scar on his face.
Unlucky for
He's
him.
kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Unlucky. All Riz out the window.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked
Some
if there
girls
was
like
someone he
scars,
was
though,
interested
so.
in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Oh.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he
That
liked.
sucks.
He risked everything to escape so he
Unlucky.
could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just
What
one
the
of the rules of the house.
Okay.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Ew. The Kobe's name does not seem to be among them.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Fremine?
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Why is that?
Strange.
Nani?
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seemed to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui.
Which is interesting.
And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the
That
house...
sucks. Imagine you wanted to go
most
out and, like,
people would never say that
oh,
out
be an actress in Fontaine, and then you can't. I mean, you.
People
but
like
Luna's a
Chaplot
magician,
and
so, like,
Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial
I mean, there's
and
no
Mantoy, on
saying
the
that
other
you can be
hand,
part of the Fatui, but then also,
well,
you know,
they
achieve
aren't
some kind of
quite
thing you want to
as
do. Like,
enthusiastic.
Lenny likes to be a magician. So is his sister, and then Fremine is a diver, you know?
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others... It seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Sus.
I can't say for sure.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Ooh.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja,
What's
isn't
Project Stuja? Explain that.
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This
Yeah,
is the
tell
second
us.
time it's come
I
up
mean,
now.
maybe you don't have the. Well.
Sorry,
Damn.
but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Oh man, that's concerning.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Fuck it. Oh, now it's getting juicy.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Oh. Looks like the Fatui are planning something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Fuck! I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn. Ooh.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
Yeah.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal.
Yeah, it's not that no.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy.
Speaking of, where is she?
Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest.
Okay.
We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, good night. We're gonna go to bed. Your mind races all sorts of... Okay.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds
sure
out
hope
about
not.
all this, do you?
She could beat their asses very easily, probably.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry...
I don't think we've ever seen her smile, Paimon.
You have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Okay. You can just hide behind me.
Trust
There
you,
she is.
Traveler.
There was Clairvy. Where's she going?
Look over there.
Where's she going? Well, what's she doing over there?
Let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Where are you going?
Over there.
Doug! Well, now where are you going? Clairvy, come back here. Wait a minute. It's nighttime, right? Wait, is it nighttime? Is she gonna go out? Because it's nighttime? And she's a vampire and she can't... She's a ghost vampire? It is nighttime.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Clairvy, get back here! Clairvy?
Oh, look. She stopped.
See, she is a vampire. I knew it, ghost vampire child.
Clairvy.
Hello.
Shh.
Well, why? Well, why?
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Why can you only come out at night? Window.
If only I could have more than this.
Oh, wait, the window that she and Arlecchino looked out of? Oh.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting? It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
I don't know about that one, but lay it on me.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
No, little baby.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again. And I've had enough.
What do you call it? No, I don't think Colin was involved in that, but...
You're saying the knave did all that?
Not the current one.
It's just, that doesn't
Previous
seem like
one.
something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
There we go.
Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us.
Yeah.
Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's a spirit. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone
It's
to
like
talk to.
it's like she's in an
We should
instant
keep her company for a
constant
little
time
longer.
loop for herself. And maybe even in her mind, what she's seeing right now is not what we're seeing.
She looks so
Maybe.
young.
But
it
I don't think
seems
so
like
because
been
she's talked to
through a lot.
Linny and everybody, so I don't know.
It's getting windy. I should close the
But
window.
see, right here she is.
Ooh,
think.
look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it, Clairby.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Oh, I don't like this. Is depressing.
We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Oh, she needs a hug, even though we can't hug her. This is depressing. Huh.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early
Yeah,
morning
I don't
tomorrow.
get what's going on with her either. I'll be real with you. The night passes. Oh man, dude.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
I got a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the
She
Hearth.
said, fuck you, no.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Nani?
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
Shussy.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement.
Huh.
I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you
Fair
to.
enough.
But I am asking you to trust us on this.
They all put their
The
hand
House
up.
of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing
Okay,
to
I
cross.
believe you, Linny.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how we would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying
Because we're
either.
mixing up the two different knaves here.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Focus on the plan.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore.
She's
We'll
still
be counting
there?
on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine,
She's
you know what to do.
there?
Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
Did you just like stay there the whole like what the heck, brother?
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Hey, Arlecchino, you stayed at this place the entire night? Where did you sleep? On the ground? Like, what the heck, woman?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
No, but where did you sleep?
A little.
I went to Farina's.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Oh, she knows. She knew.
Us? Distract you?
Paimon.
Good
Paimon,
one.
she's caught us, okay?
Yeah, we were just here for a chat.
Paimon, she caught us. Red-handed.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Where?
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Oh, she been knowing.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Paimon, stop playing dumb. You know everything, huh?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
That voice line, though.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Okay. I'll be there.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. Whatever you say.
What should we do?
We're gonna go.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Oh, okay. We're gonna release the pigeon. Help! Everything's been revealed. The pigeon, release.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Indeed.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Meeting? With who?
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Linny, Lynette, and Fremine.
Yep.
Although, there's that situation with Filial
wow,
and
you
Nantoy
do know
as well.
everything.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Oh,
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh.
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Uh-oh.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
I mean, yeah, come on, Paimon, tell it to her straight.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Damn, cold.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Why do you say that?
As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others,
Ooh.
I'm afraid there's little I can do.
Ooh.
They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Ripozo!
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime,
Wait, you know!
all
Oh,
evidence
shit!
of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
Well, it's a deal then.
Of course. Oh, and here. I believe this belongs to you.
What the? Oh.
Do try and keep better track of it next time.
Wow, how did you... What the fuck?
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Bro, she would have killed that bird.
Wait, where did you get that?
What the fuck? She's one step ahead of everybody. She's just like 1,000 steps ahead of everybody, not even one.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Lenny what you've
why
learned.
are we here?
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
This is his office, so I'm assuming. Hey, buddy, what's up? What's up, buddy?
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of
Good to see
respect.
you again, Neuvillette.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
Which is what exactly?
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
What is it? I want to know. I want to know, what is it? We're not gonna know, probably. Until he reads it, I guess, and we're gonna sit here and wait. Okay. Well, this is happening. Gonna have some tea. Fun.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
What'd you ask for?
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use
Sorry,
water
that's
as an analogy.
Okay.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within
talking
them
about
is simply
Lenny,
meant for
Lynette,
a
and
different
Fremine, I believe.
destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Okay.
Did you?
I think I kind of understood what she was getting out there.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Saucy.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
What is what? Okay, she kind of smiling there, actually. Just getting nice like that. Is that a smile, kind of? What is she on about, though? Entirely.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Oh.
And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Oh, okay.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross
The
my
what
desk?
assassination?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who
Oh,
embezzled
the guy
funds
from
from
your
all those
trailer where you
charities, you
stepped
mean?
on him and choked
My
the life out of him. I
deepest
believe.
condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette,
Or she would've
I'm
choked me
sure
like she
certain
choked that
measures
guy.
could be taken to reduce
Is
the
without killing me.
frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now.
Well, okay then.
I
That
took
was
the
easy.
liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
Bye.
Indeed.
I guess.
I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
Huh.
All right, Traveler Paimon.
Well, that
Time
was
to
easy.
go.
I think. Pretty sure that went over well.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state.
Yeah.
Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths? And the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will
She's
that
very
gives her
good
the
at it.
ability to
Hold on,
master her
yeah.
emotions.
She's very good at that.
Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Thank you, Neuvillette. See ya some other time. Now what?
So, what exactly were you talking about back there?
I think I knew what you were getting at, but...
Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
I mean, I still want to know, but you're right.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
The knave seems to be really relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's nothing else there's something else we should figure out first. Okay? While we were talking in front of the Palace Memoria, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Nope. Nope. It's the dude! It's the dude!
Oh,
Wait,
shoot.
you were supposed to be dead!
Are you alright? Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
That scar not even that bad, brother. He looks kind of familiar for some reason. That's what?
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Oh. Do you recognize her?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
That's...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here.
Oh,
Your
that's kind of
payment.
nice of her.
Oh, thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon,
Aw,
so
how nice.
sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so you didn't kill him.
Well,
What the fuck?
now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Paimon.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Damn, we tried.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Which is what?
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
You were girlfriends!
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Alright, your condition, let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't like where that's going.
Normal enough. But what do you mean, when the
In
time
like,
comes?
I don't know,
When is
10
that
minutes.
supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, look where we're going! Oh, shit!
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Oh man, things are about to happen and they're gonna be crazy. Probably.
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Oh boy!
It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
Ooh.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Yeah! Nande, why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Okay, go on.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
Aww.
Crucibina was the
cute,
knave
but-
at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control.
You even made a model for
She was
Crucibina.
Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat.
This is so interesting, and the
As
way
for
they're
how
doing
to
this is
raise
so
them,
cool.
That depends entirely
We've
on
never
the
seen
person
them do
in charge.
something like this before.
Crucibina came up
At least
with
from my
another
knowledge,
idea.
per se.
She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process.
Yikes.
There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Yikes.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
Do we have to relive that? Because it was sad.
You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened.
Nah,
right?
Crucibina was a bitch.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother.
That's...
To prove that she treated all her children equally.
Yikes.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had
So where'd she
created.
get you from, though?
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere, which is your name.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
No, we were girlfriends. Get it right, Paimon.
Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Oh, wait, and you're fulfilling that wish of hers because you didn't kill that one guy?
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
Oh my god, that's so fucked.
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day, that light simply vanished.
I'm gonna cry. That's so sad.
Oh no.
She died.
What
I killed
happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Well, then, wait, so then how'd you end up killing Clairvy? That don't make sense.
Clairvy rejected that proposal.
Well, stupid.
She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an
Well,
unimaginable
guess what?
amount of
Arlecchino
power.
kicked her ass.
Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of
Well,
success.
Clairvy, Arlecchino kicked her ass and then some, so I don't know what the hell you want about.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Clairvy didn't know how to do it. Arlecchino could easily do it. Like, come on.
If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Oh, that's so sad. What the fuck?
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
Oh, that's so fucked. Oh, so clearly used a spear, it looks like. Or, wait, which one of them used? No, that has to be Arlecchino's weapon. So, Clairvy used a sword.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was.
Killing the person at the very top. Holy shit.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend.
Oh, it was
A
only
mere year later. This is
later.
also the place where she fought tooth
thought it would
and
be I thought it
nail
was
to kill the
directly after.
mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
Ah, okay.
Peruware won the battle and became a harbinger herself.
Clearly, you know, yeah.
After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
Yeah, there we go.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Peruware.
Yep.
Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This is just your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Based on what you just told us, Clairvy
that's
wasn't a
weird.
little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
Yeah, but why?
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Oh.
Of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim.
Did.
Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Huh.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however. And it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
Oh, this is so depressing.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the
Yeah,
present,
that's what I was saying.
but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Why didn't you do anything? Well, maybe you can't do anything.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Yeah, we knew about that.
But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
That makes sense instead of being a vampire. A vampire ghost entity, now the shadow creature, I don't know what the fuck.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
What the heck? What?
I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind.
Don't
this
say
time.
that, she was your friend.
Wait!
Yeah, what the heck?
Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way?
Yeah.
So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Hey, man, I'm with Paimon on this one. Hey, that's some good fucking voice acting from Paimon's voice actor right there. God damn.
It's too late
Go
for
off,
that.
queen.
She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
Arlecchino, you gotta stop being so cold.
I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share. Because that is how a household should be run.
I mean, I'm really glad the way they're writing Arlecchino right now, because they're not writing her to just turn into this little, like, oh my gosh, you know, the traveler, like, she sticks to her rules, she sticks to herself, she's very well grounded in that, and the writing's very good for that. Like here I am saying, yes, I agree with Paimon and everything, but, you know, and I would love for her to do that, but at the same time, she is not written that way, and that's good. Oh, I just made a voice sound.
Is this really what you want to do?
And I talked!
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Yeah, but they are kind of necessary sometimes.
Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. Now I'm worried.
Here they are, Father.
Oh, Clairvy!
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for
Bro,
me.
this kid needs to be locked the fuck up.
Lenny!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Oh, you recognize her? Oh, man.
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, boy. What are you gonna do?
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Sus!
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to—
Nani?
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
What? Little
Yes,
psychopath?
Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy.
Uh-oh.
Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
Oh.
Sato
Spaghetti-o.
added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person.
Uh-oh.
Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Oopsies.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy.
Where'd she go? She
You
was
were
just
using
there.
all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father.
Uh-oh.
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it.
Well,
that's what you said, wasn't
this
it?
is not good for them.
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings?
Oh.
Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Oopsies. Oh.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my
there she is.
life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned,
Also, I like how they have
I
her in
wouldn't
the
be standing
shadows.
here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
Because reasons.
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules. Plain and simple.
I don't think she's actually about to
Now
kill
we
him.
have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chaplot. Faults. I'm sorry, Father. We
She actually gonna kill him.
accept our...
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Is she actually going to kill them right here in front of us? She gonna do it? For realsies?
Father, please wait!
Lenny, don't be careful, buddy.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal?
Yes?
We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
Lenny, I mean, you're right, but...
I
careful.
agree with Linny.
Thank you, Lynette. Stand up. There you go.
Father, please.
Okay.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Are you sure about that? Because I don't believe in that.
However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face
Oh, shit.
Our weapons?
Oh, shit.
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Oh, let's not kill Arlecchino, though. Please don't do that.
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished.
Is Lenny gonna actually... I wonder if he's actually gonna take over. That would be crazy.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Okay.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lady.
Are you... I mean... Yeah. I kind of agree with that. He's gonna do it anyway. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay. Do it. We're gonna help him out. Good. Let's start this duel. That's so funny. It's cute, though.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yep. I'm scared.
Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something
I don't
like
think we can do anything, Paimon. I'll be straight up with you.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Is executing them really what she wants? No. Whoa.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Oh, lordy. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation. And lend your help to the
Let me
House
help
of the
them out to at least subdue you. Hopefully not kill you.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
What do you think? I'm gonna help them. With my
Traveler?
dull blade. Yep. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yep. We're gonna get our ass. If that's okay, we're gonna get our ass.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Oh, we're gonna get our asses beat.
All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon,
shit.
and give it your all.
Oh, shit.
Any less. And you may just lose your
Oh,
life.
shit. She's gonna go super ultra epic mode. Oh, God. I'm scared. Oh, shit. It's okay. Okay.
Closer now.
Ah! I'm scared.
Gather!
Why the hesitation?
Right here.
Ah! 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 She scares me.
Watch out for Father's movement!
Okay.
With these rising
Whoa!
flames.
Whoa, 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 chill.
Stabilize.
Chill, girl,
It's
chill.
illusion
I'm
shot.
serious.
Emerge.
Now that's more like it. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Over here.
They're not. Oh, wait,
my
what?
turn.
You're helping? Whoa. Ah. You can see the other people watching us.
With the fall of
Right now,
darkness,
right here.
destruction shall rise.
Holy shit.
Have a taste of purgatory. Look out!
I'm scared. Where did you get rid of me?
Order guide.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Solidify.
There is no escape. Emerge.
Isn't there another phase to this?
And voila!
Oh, what the fuck?
Is it my turn?
Illusion shut.
Look at you.
Ah, I'm losing.
Trapped
Wait, I'm
like a
losing
bunch
health.
of
Since when?
helpless animals. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
The same mistakes. Okay, I don't know what that
Over
means.
here.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after. Not bad.
Right now.
You've proven to
Right
be a
here.
worthy opponent after.
Hey, I need to
hear
go.
everything.
Oh god, stop,
Spare
stop,
your
stop.
energy. Running is of little use.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Here we go. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, she's so hot like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just like the time that she used up the power. Oh. Oh my god, she's so hot like that. Center of two worlds flames. Oh my god, she's so hot like that, dude. Jesus. Now I'm terrified. Now I'm terrified. Now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Hey, yo, chill.
My blade is all that
Solidify.
remains.
Yo.
There is no escape. Right now. Emerge.
Oh, a full health bar again. Okay, wow, she's getting her ass kicked though this time.
Stabilize.
Now's our chance.
Hit him. Hit her. This music go crazy.
Gather.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Ah, what did you just do?
Can't see?
Your punishment made manifest.
Wow, okay. Hold on. Oh, shit! Oh, okay, here we go! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh! 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 Oh, look out! Oh, shit! Oh my god!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh my god! Look out, guys! Look out, guys! Look out, guys! Look out, guys! Oh my god! No!
Oh, I know.
Oh. Got him! No!
I'm sorry, Father!
Ay-ya!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Well, fuck. Oh, she is terrible. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're so dead. Claire V, help. Claire V, help.
Father, no!
Claire V, step in. Or me. Someone. Go, me.
Made it out, did you?
She looks so
You're
hot like
stronger
that.
than I expected.
Holy shit. What did she just do? Holy.
Crimson moon.
Holy fuck.
I can't move.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
So she like kill those people? Okay. Oh, well, now we're back to.
I believe we can end things
Fuck,
here.
that was crazy.
It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
We did all that just for. Okay. That was insane, though. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
You really good? I don't think you're gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna do it.
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
She wasn't gonna do it anyway.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
The what?
Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Let me guess. It makes them forget who they are and they take on a new identity?
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved.
Okay, what does that do?
Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body.
I knew it!
No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
I got that.
If you can withstand the pain.
Huh.
When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
I love this woman.
In other words, Administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house. And give you a new identity.
Makes sense. I mean, hey, it's much better than actually killing them. So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Palace Memoria, he must have been the same Horrier we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all. Yep.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks that as killing him. The horror that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives. True.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
In a sense, yes.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Hey, I think she has every right to cry.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Hey, thank you, Arlecchino. That's very nice of you.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames.
Oh.
As for whether to take them, the choice is
Oh,
yours.
shit. I hope they don't. I don't think they're going to.
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Oh, I don't think these 3 are gonna do it. I don't believe that for a second. That they would.
Father.
She's giving them she's giving 3 of them a choice to do it, but not these guys.
Let's go.
Like, those 2 have to do it, but those 3 don't.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk
I
back.
still don't like you, psychopathic child.
Thank you.
Because you killed animals. Hi, Clairby. You just kind of stood there the whole time and was like, well, I'm here.
Clairvy.
Oh boy, I don't like where this is going. What you gonna do about her? Are you gonna have a talk? Can we have a talk? Y'all should have a talk. Before you kill her again. Sitting.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
Oh.
You really are Perry, aren't you?
Oh.
I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's that speechless.
I think she would have. She's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't
Yep,
she?
long dead and gone. For a good reason.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon.
No.
In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together.
Which didn't get to happen.
Later on, you tried to run away, but You were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time.
No.
That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised.
And she did, because you kicked her ass.
But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina.
You should have,
and
but
you
I get
never
what you
turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Oh, that's so sad.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization.
Okay.
In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
Okay, yep, okay.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned
She's so
has
based
true
for this.
value.
She's so, her
That's
character
more
writing
than
is so
enough.
good.
That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside
Yeah, I'll tell you a little
world
bit
is
all
like.
about it. It'll be great.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears out for 3 days straight!
3 years, 3 days. Oh. Talk about, Annabelle.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Aw.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Talk about the Geo.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Land of Electro.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Top of the Land of Dendro.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want,
without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
You tell Claire about the nations. Eventually, the conversation turns to Fontaine, the nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Well, it's a long story.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Claire V's listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna
quickly
forget all of
forgotten
that
over
we're telling
time.
her. As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Huh, so busy thinking, I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. What? She's gonna like burn away in the sun? Oh.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a nice send-off for her. Fuck. Oh, fuck me, dude.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Oh, fuck.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Oh.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Hi, guys.
Father?
You good?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny!
Wait.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check
Did he
it out.
take? No. Wait, no. I went no. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, fuck.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others
so you didn't take it.
left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house.
Whew.
It's the only home we've ever known.
Aw, his voice there. So cute. Okay, my glasses back on so I can see.
Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
That would be kind of cool if he did, though.
I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
Fair enough.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
Yeah.
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family.
Oh.
You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
Yeah, probably.
She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction.
Yeah.
What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Hey, there you go. Very nice.
Father.
Oh.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back.
True.
If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap
You still
between our
kicked
abilities.
her butt, though, like, really well.
Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
Says yes.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja
Yeah, we didn't even learn what
there
that
are
was
many
yet.
dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to
what
back
is
down.
it?
Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Good on you, Linny.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come
Nice
to
imagery
us.
there with the... Yep.
At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Okay.
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie
I hope
we
it's
shared in this
friend.
moment.
Because I don't think I can beat you, because, oh my god, you're strong.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Is that it? Oh, there's a little bit more. Wait until 2 days later. Motherfucker. Oh, and it rains. What a nice little thing. Because now I'm depressed.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Okay.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Good.
Whew, what a
There's
relief.
Arlecchino.
What about you?
And where's Linny?
Are you feeling all right?
I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn
Well, y'all
over.
still did a good job at fighting.
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Claire V gone?
Yep.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Better farewell under a blanket of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames.
Fair enough,
along with
to be
the
honest.
painful memories they represented.
Father took in Linny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
Yeah, I mean, when you have that much trauma.
The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
Nice invitation there.
And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit.
Yeah, that woman was a bitch.
If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
She saved you.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as a guest and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning.
Oh, yay.
They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life
That's great.
they
Love
always
that
wished
for them.
for.
We done? Oh, that's how it ends when we get to see Linny? Okay, I guess we saw. Ah, that was really good, though. That was really good. That was actually a really good story quest. I am very impressed. Very happy with how that worked out. That's such a good story quest. That's one of the best story quests I've played in a long ass time. That's just a good fucking story quest. Like, honestly, I don't think there was any like dull moment of that. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't know, like all the NPCs were even pretty well spaced out. I mean, and they had interesting stories. They didn't bore me or anything. I don't know. I mean, is that as good as Fontaine's story? No, but that's still a really good story. It's been like we got to learn so much now. I have some questions about Arlecchino and where she comes from now. Like, where are you from, ma'am? And it didn't, you know, that's the thing. It didn't explain the glitching either, too, that her idol animation does. So, you know, hopefully we'll get a second story quest with her in the future and we can dive more into her past and where the heck this woman comes from, because now I'm very confused where this woman comes from, because it's like, well, where did you come from, lady? But, hey man, really great story quest. I really liked that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that might be, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!